my name is Caitlin and welcome back to Cait Straight Up. I am so excited to share today's recipe with you because we are going to be making a Hawaiian style poke. Now, I'm sure you've been seeing poke restaurants popping up all over the place, literally everywhere. It's a very popular dish here on the mainland in the United States right now. However, a traditional poke does not have crab or all this other stuff. It is based on ahi tuna. It has few ingredients, it's fresh, it's delicious, and I think you're gonna love it. So today, we are going to do a traditional Hawaiian poke. I have a nice fresh slab here of ahi tuna. I'm gonna make this for about 2 people as an appetizer. So that's what this recipe is for. If you go out and get more tuna, you're gonna have to kind of kick up the other ingredients. But I have a nice slab of ahi tuna here, and I'm just gonna kind of chop it into some chunks. When all is said and done, we want about 1 inch thick, a ½ inch, whatever, just nice big cubes of ahi tuna for our poke. You've probably noticed I swapped out my cutting board. I got my ahi tuna, nice thick chunks, in my bowl, and it's time to add the remaining ingredients. So this is a completely raw dish. There's nothing you have to cook. We just have to add the right balance of stuff to make this dish really pop. So we have a little bit of sweet onion here. Traditional recipes will tell you you need like sweet Hawaiian onion or sweet Maui onions, actually, I think they usually say. Sometimes in New Jersey, I don't even know if we even have those at the food store. So any sweet onion would do. And you're gonna wanna use about a nice heaping teaspoon of whatever sweet onion you choose, nice and finely chopped and grated into your poke. At this point, I like to add my 2 liquid ingredients, which is my low sodium soy sauce and either a peanut oil or a sesame oil. I like the low sodium kind because I just hate puffing up after eating a lot of salt. This is a nice fresh dish, so we're gonna go low sodium. So we're gonna add 1/4 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce over our nice tuna here. And I think I have a little bit actually extra than 1/4, so I'm gonna leave that there. And I have a little bit of oil here, peanut oil, sesame oil, whatever you choose, either will work. So you wanna give that a nice stir, get all your liquids on all of your pieces of tuna. Just make sure, nothing crazy, but okay, we got our onion, there we go, and our liquids. So now we have 5 remaining ingredients and 1 of them is optional. So first and foremost, we are gonna add a teaspoon of some grated fresh ginger. Just grab a little bit of it, dump it in there, that's perfect. Then we have about 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds here. Now, depending on how much fish you have, you kind of want to eye it out. I also like to save a little to garnish at the end. So I would say add about 3/4 of your 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds before you stir. And then that way you can garnish a little bit at the end when you make it all plated and cute and nice. After that, this is the optional one. So some traditional recipes have some chili flakes in it. And I actually really like some spicy food. If you don't like hot, guys, leave it out. The most important thing that I want you to understand while learning how to cook with me in my kitchen is that if you don't like something, can it. You don't want to do it, get rid of it. But me, I like hot. I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. The last thing we're going to add before our garnish is some Hawaiian black sea salt. There's 2 types of really like Hawaiian sea salts. There's a red one or a black one. Now, the one that I like to use is the Hawaiian black charcoal sea salt because it actually is infused with a little bit of charcoal from Kauai. I've been to Kauai. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it there. I think the black is pretty cool when I put it in my poke. So red or black, but this is the one that I got just from Wegmans. You could find it out. It's really cool. So then we're going to give this another stir. We want to get all of our sesame seeds and our ginger and everything else that we've added really nicely distributed throughout our fish. After it's all nice and mixed up together, you could go ahead and plate it on whatever you're going to serve it with. The big star of this dish is the nice fresh tuna. So you're going to want to make sure you get a really nice fresh cut of ahi tuna. It's not something that you're going to want to skimp on. It technically can be done with frozen ahi tuna if defrosted correctly. However, if you could get a nice fresh piece, then I say go for it because this is such a good dish. It's so simple. Why not have it nice and fresh? I actually think that because of the size of my cut here, we have pretty much enough sesame seeds, but because I like them, and again, back to what I said, if you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna give them another little bit of a dab. And the last ingredient to make this dish really pop is some fresh green onion, some scallion, whatever you want to call it, because that just looks fantastic. You are not at your local poke restaurant. You are not being trendy and hipster and super cool out. You made this at home. It looks fantastic and you're gonna love it. Subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Occasionally we do videos on Thursdays and Sundays in between. We also take requests, so keep that in mind always. And guys, thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with me in my kitchen. I'm glad we took on raw fish together. It's awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.